Have you ever noticed how some men seem completely invisible to women? And yet, a select few, almost effortlessly, make women think about them constantly? Days, nights, even in moments when they're supposed to be busy, she can't stop thinking about him. It's not luck. It's not charm. It's not even looks. It's a method so ancient, so cunning, that even most men wouldn't dare use it, and most women won't admit it even works. Today I'm going to reveal Machiavelli's darkest and most forbidden method, the one that can make a woman obsessively hunt you down. You see, Niccolo Machiavelli wasn't just some old philosopher writing about politics. His insights into human behavior, into desire, are more relevant to modern dating than most of the advice circulating online. He understood a universal truth. People chase what they can't control, and they crave what they fear losing. And this method, it works because it's designed around psychological tension, unpredictability, and scarcity. Women, whether they admit it or not, are drawn to men who are mysterious, independent, and emotionally untouchable. Let me break it down for you. Step 1. The power of disappearing. Why absence becomes obsession. Imagine this, you've been texting a woman for days. You make her laugh. You flirt. You compliment. You share moments. Then suddenly, you disappear. No explanation. No calls, no texts. Not for a day. Not for 2. Maybe even a week. Most men panic. They think, I have to explain myself. I can't let her think. I'm ignoring her. But here's the Machiavellian truth. Your absence is the most potent weapon you have. When a man is constantly available, he becomes predictable. She knows he'll answer, he'll compliment, he'll validate. Predictability kills desire. But when you disappear, uncertainty takes over her mind. She begins asking, why isn't he texting me? What is he doing? Did I do something wrong? Why can't I stop thinking about him? Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. The brain obsesses over unfinished business. Machiavelli understood it centuries ago. In politics, he wrote about creating tension to keep rivals on edge. In love, it's the same principle. The key here isn't ignoring her out of cruelty. It's about control, mystery, and emotional independence. When you step back, you're not chasing her. You're letting her chase you, and women are wired to pursue what they perceive as slightly out of reach. Step 2. The art of emotional unpredictability. Become the puzzle she can't solve. Here's where most men fail. They think being confident or stoic is enough. It's not. Confidence draws her in. Predictability pushes her away. The Machiavellian method is about emotional unpredictability, a controlled, deliberate mystery. Sometimes you're warm, charming, and attentive. Other times you're distant, enigmatic, and unreadable. You don't over-explain. You don't justify your actions. You don't chase validation. Imagine Sarah from New York texting James. On Monday, he's funny, attentive, full of energy. On Tuesday, he barely responds. On Wednesday, he surprises her with a message that makes her laugh uncontrollably. On Thursday, he vanishes again. She doesn't just like him, she's obsessing over him, wondering what he's thinking, what he's doing, and why she can't stop thinking about him. Machiavelli knew this principle well. Human desire thrives on unpredictability and intrigue. People don't fall in love with comfort and certainty. They fall in love with challenge, complexity, and the pursuit itself. The most dangerous men aren't loud or desperate. They're quiet, consistent in their values, but inconsistent in their emotional availability. That tension, that push and pull, is addictive. Step 3. The silent gravity effect, presence without effort. Now let's talk about presence. Not physical presence, but the kind of energy that draws people in without words, without effort. I call it the silent gravity effect. Most men try to impress women. They talk too much, laugh too hard, show off, prove their worth. It never works. Because needing validation is unattractive. But a man who needs nothing, who is fully occupied with his own life, passions, and purpose, becomes magnetic. His silence carries weight. His indifference becomes intoxicating. Take Daniel in London. He's not constantly texting, not always available, but when he does show up, he's calm, grounded, and focused. Emily can't stop thinking about him. She wonders, what does he do? Why is he so confident? Why does he seem untouchable yet so present when he wants to be? Machiavelli would say power is perception, and desire is drawn to perceived power. Emotional independence is power. Being hard to obtain is power, and women can't resist what they cannot control. Step 4. Controlled scarcity. Make her value your attention. Machiavelli also emphasized one simple truth: what is scarce becomes valuable. The same applies to human attention. The moment you're everywhere and always available, your value plummets. But when your attention is earned, selective and deliberate, every word, every smile, every interaction becomes precious. Olivia in Sydney knows Michael isn't available all the time. He doesn't chase, he doesn't beg. She starts craving moments with him, replaying his messages, remembering the way he made her laugh, and imagining what he's doing when he's not around. Scarcity is not manipulation. It's strategy. It's about respecting your time, your energy, and your worth. The more she has to earn your presence, the more obsessed she becomes. Step 5. Make her chase through subtle psychological triggers. Now comes the forbidden part. The secret triggers that turn desire into obsession. Machiavelli called it psychological leverage. In dating, it's subtle yet devastatingly effective. Hint at high value. Without over-explaining, mention your achievements, passions, or adventures in passing. Don't brag. Just let her discover your value slowly. Curiosity is addictive. Leave open loops, never give full answers. Let her imagination do the work. If she doesn't know everything, her brain fills in the gaps, often idealizing you. Mirror desire, but don't fully give in. If she's hot and cold, match her unpredictability. Don't overinvest emotionally. Let her earn your attention. These are techniques that most men avoid because they seem cold or calculated, but in reality, they tap into human psychology. And Machiavelli would argue, success favors strategy over impulse. Step 6. Emotional independence, the ultimate obsession trigger. Nothing drives a woman crazier than a man she can't control. Emotional independence is pure magnetism. It shows strength, purpose, and mystery. When you don't fear losing her, she feels she's the one losing you. And that tension, that uncertainty, is what makes her obsessed. Because deep down, she knows a man who can't be owned is the rarest prize of all. Step 7. Ethical Machiavellianism. Power without cruelty. This isn't manipulations, it's strategic self-respect. Fools play games to control. Masters play to protect their independence. You're not lying or deceiving, you're valuing yourself. The real power is being desired without losing your dignity. Step 8. Applying the method in real life. Step back. If she's clingy, give space. Absence builds desire. Be unpredictable. Warm at times, distant at others. Never cruel, just balanced. Live fully. Focus on your goals, friends, and passions, and that's what draws her in. Selective attention. Reward engagement. Make every response count. Stay sovereign. Her moods don't move you. Your peace stays intact. Do this consistently, and she'll think, wonder, and chase, all without you lifting a finger. Step 9. The final Machiavellian truth. Machiavelli's darkest method works because it taps into a universal truth about desire. People chase what they cannot control and desire what they fear losing. This isn't trickery. It's psychology, strategy, and understanding human nature at its core. Apply it with integrity, emotional intelligence, and respect, and you transform not just attraction but your presence, your identity, and your life. Women will not just like you. They will think about you, desire you, and in some cases, obsessively hunt you down. It's forbidden because most men fear it. Most men cannot embody it, but when you do, you become unforgettable. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.